May I help you, sir?
You are not dressed, sir.
Titties and beer. I thank God Almighty for titties and beer.
Good evening. Monday. A little bit later, but wherever you are is now. What are we looking at? Another one from United Art. Or sorry, Untitled Art. United. Untitled Art. This time I decided to venture into the, I have no idea, Guava Galaxy Juicy Drops IPA. And it weighs in at 7.6%. Let's see. India Pale Ale with Citra, Mosaic, and Galaxy hops. Guava juice and natural flavor. Well, it's either partially filtered or unfiltered, or they had some Chinese guy pissing in the vat. I don't know. I still got 2 of those left, and nothing's going to stop me from drinking it. Kind of your stereotypical tropical fruitiness with some natural hoppiness. Now, the Mosaic for me is that one is always like love it for the first sip, and then it just seems like it goes downhill after that. But cheers. Oh, that guava as a flavor instead of pineapple or something like that. That I like. It's not sweet. It kind of has a slight dry, bitter finish, like a good IPA should have. Okay, I got a couple packages in, but I'm also on a time crunch. Bad says Captain. Bad. Being first. Then he says, I'm looking forward to hearing your opinion of this one. Yeah, I have to say that cold. See, Bad. I think if you get your hands on a bottle of it, just be prepared. I mean, I know you like to have it unraped, just a shot of it or whatever. If it's cold, well, it wasn't bad. Now, is it a base to build off of? Maybe. If I had the rest of the supplies like Jeremy does with his Zing or Zinzing or Zap Zing or those things, I would have done a little. I wouldn't have had to do the Tabasco part anyway, but a little A1 and that kind of thing. God. So overall, I'll probably end up finishing the bottle and not letting it get wasted, but I'd never buy it again though. Poco, someone's day drinking. Come on, no. Poco, I know that it was Din, and he's not a liberal. I was making a CZ joke. Jeez. I know, I was just testing you. You failed. Phil, cold-hearted bastard, 2 thumbs up and 2 shots. Then Poco says, I gave my EOS away, too. Laugh out loud. Rich says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Heffy 67, not last. Damn, son. I don't know how many of you actually watch this shit show and just never respond, but Heffy? Yeah. Okay, so I got a couple packages in. This is a box of air, and it's for Dirty, D-U-R-T-I-E, Dirty Sanchez. I'm amazed that some shit ever gets shipped here, let me tell you. Use my bottle opener. I mean, Sharky's bottle opener. I'm not old, I'm a recycled teenager. Looks like it's a recycled hat. Okay, that's awesome. I can't wait to wear this to work. And one of the most dangerous boxes to ever open. One of those ones where, as the box goes open, the camera just mysteriously shuts down. Poco, I considered Old Yeller a happy ending, so does my cat. Wow. Smile money. Then rotate your carry gun as you do your underwear, and carry a new gun before you ever run a single round through it. And you never even sighted in the new optics. I didn't have to sight in the new optics. The sights on the gun are not adjustable. I simply adjusted them so that they co-witness with the optics. Ta-da! And no, I haven't been carrying. Well, here's proof that I haven't been carrying it. Wait for the flash. Yes. Spend money. Which flashlight did Marshall like? You know, he doesn't really seem to get excited about that. And as a matter of fact, I do the do the laser game with him, and he's sitting on the couch, and I see his eyes follow it for about 3 seconds. Then he just does this and looks at me. And all I see is him going like this. That's probably about right. Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. See? Wade? Right there. That's an example of absolutely yes. Bad. Is that your vodka that Matt added peppers to? No, it is not. I did not want it to influence the fact that it said that it was extra spicy. No, this was the pop off. That's what I'd do. Pop off. And the one that now has more peppers in it. Anything that Matt put in here looks like skin tissue. Don't let that disturb you. And the stuff that I just put in here is definitely already fading, but yeah, this was the Gilby's. If I had a chance to do it again, I probably would have had him, or I let him take that because I like this. This is potato based, as Din said. And I think they're still not bad vodkas. I mean, considering they come in a plastic jug, but this is actually pretty damn smooth. Bad Filthy Foods makes a few styles of olives I'd like to try. Yeah. I would too after their Bloody Mary mix. Salty, I cannot confirm or deny my nakedness. Multi Gunman says nakedness is top secret. Mike says, you talking about Krebs Customs AK parts? Yes. I love the look of the Krebs stuff. Their handguards and to do up a Krebs Customs pistol, that would be expensive. El Tenda, make it happen. He's like, I can't even get them to let me have shit. Okay, we got our packing peanuts, and they are the biodegradable. Good news is, it made it. Oh, it's the bamboo that I have never had because I was told it just tasted like regular rum, but Caribbean legend. If you've got anything else hidden in the box, you better hit me up so that I don't throw it away. Here's a bottle of bamboo and Jesus clips for the door on an AR. Here is an opportunity to find out exactly what this particular bamboo is like. And I don't even remember who told me the only one worth getting is that other one. Oh my God. Use the good glass for the tasting of the bamboo. Seems like the appropriate bottle for the Big Black Dick rum. It definitely has a kind of a whiskey kind of notes to the smell, unlike the other one. Like if this showed up in a flask, I would have never been, that is definitely bamboo. What is the product of Panama? Finished in oak sherry cask for a delicious complex depth and aroma and flavors. Ooh. Stunning rum. Perfect neat or over ice or as a favorite cocktail. And my cork leaketh less over. So it's 80 proof, but really, that's Sharky. That's just like your typical mommy MILF. So cheers and thank you. Boy, I was looking for the air chuck. So those look like they're almost done. I don't know if I would ever tag this as rum. It's almost reminding me more of a brandy, except for it's very, very smooth. It's definitely drinkable. Smile Money, was your forefathers with Genghis Khan bloody stacking again? Oh, I wish they were. I wish our forefathers would probably come back and have zero power, just like the American public. I mean, even the ones that want to have power. The problem is to do the right thing just puts you in the kook category. But I still think that if our founding fathers came back with any powers at all, they would be utterly disappointed, especially in our leaders, and probably in us for allowing it to happen. Din, is their bloody mix also fermented and aged in barrels? I doubt it. What is Bad says, I doubt it, but it would be cool. Until you get food poisoning. Bad. If I had $100K, I'd buy a new truck. I want either a Ford F-350 or a Dodge Ram 3500. I'm right there with you. I've never been brand loyal. Anybody that knows me knows that I have owned everything. Ford, Toyota, Nissan, Dodge, Chevrolet. The one that I hated the most was Chevrolet. I don't... Bad. If right now someone handed me a briefcase and it said you can only buy a truck. The problem is, I'm not sure if you had $100,000 you could buy a 3/4 ton Ford or Dodge. No, I absolutely, like I said, I've really never been brand loyal. And even though right now my truck seems to be entering meltdown mode, where I hope things don't start getting expensive. I have no low beams. I have no DRLs. The only headlight that now works is a high beam, and thankfully my plow lights are aimed down. So having driven every single morning now for weeks, not a single person has flashed their lights at me. If NIHAP is right, which considering he's owned multiples of this particular truck, including the same year, it's basically the fuse block cluster that's shot, and a new one is $500, and you might do $200 to $300 at a junkyard. And if it's another one of these trucks, ticking time bomb, it could be moments away from happening. And I've never done it, but if you're really having to put that computer / fuse block into it, that's basically where all of the wires go and travel from. So you paid $500 to get it from the dealership, and then you paid somebody what, another $300 to $500 to replace it? Sam had it hooked to the computer, and it shows a pretty lengthy list of things, even though right now the check engine light isn't on. But like this morning, and again, it's like, is it because I'm wearing big work boots and it's early in the morning and I'm just not thinking about it, because once I look for it, it doesn't happen? But it's almost like as I accelerated away from my parking spot back of my garage, it was almost like somebody had a light switch that was controlling my throttle, and they went twice, and it was like so fast. And it corrected itself so quickly, I honestly wasn't sure if I had just pressed the throttle down weird, or if, and this is like the second time it has happened to me, and I'm just like, oh, please don't leave me on the side of the road, especially in the scenario that happened to me last time where it was 32, 35 degrees below zero, and I was like, but yeah, I'd say right now, if I had that kind of money, I'm just saying this to appease Ford people, but if I had that kind of money and could go buy myself a brand new truck, the first thing I would probably drive is a brand new 3/4 ton Dodge Dually, because in my world of I realize I'm probably going to die working at Walmart handing out white towels. But if I actually had such a thing as a retirement, me and Christine I mentioned it, and she's like, I'd absolutely love to do that, and that would be to buy a Dodge 3/4 ton dually and a fifth wheel, and just hit the road and start seeing the United States of America. It'd be a blast to be able to actually travel around and, meet all of the people that I've had as friends here on YouTube for over a decade now. But talking about a $100,000 plus truck, and then whatever you paid for a fifth wheel. And I definitely want that combination. I would want to be able to put the camper somewhere, a campground, a friend's driveway or whatever, detach and take the truck to be able to go sightseeing, as opposed to having like a pusher or something like that. Bad? I haven't seen Hector post recently. Did you forget to stop by his house during the road trip? Hector's going through some bad shit right now. So no, we're still friends. Bad. That's disappointing. I expected more from Tabasco. I guess I kind of did too. Didn't Scourge. Sharky the Deagle only has a single stack magazine, and those feed lips, like many of the 22 magazines, have where you have to push down, then slide the round back under the feed lips so that you can't get rim lock unless you take the base plate off, the mag off, and install the rounds from the bottom. Is the problem people usually have, where they try to say they can't even get a single mag out without malfunction. Is the slide not going back far enough to eject, but is just far enough to get caught trying to feed the next round from the magazine? Usually people say limp wristing, which doesn't help, but I'd think it mostly the ammo not being at or pretty near max power. Sharky, still sucks more with the 357 and the 44. Shot both of those over here, and even in a single stack mag, rim lock can be a thing if you're not careful and aware of that even being a thing. The 50 ran better than I expected. Let's meet up next time I'm there. It'll be fun. Might even ask Jeremy to come over too. Love you, Pre-Dawn. Love you better, half more. I agree. But you should know that. Laugh out loud. See, it's kind of funny. In the past, when I've had a gun and I've had some kind of problem with it in a video, the first of the fucking keyboard warriors always say, "You're limp wristing it." And then you go out the next time. I think the Desert Eagle is one of them. I have tried everything I can to get that gun to fail. I have never... There's only one thing that my Desert Eagle does that pisses the fuck out of me. That is the proverbial... If you stand and watch somebody shooting that thing, it looks like a goddamn sparkler going off. Or brass, 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 brass. And eventually, because I have been hit by a piece of brass right above my eye, and it left a half moon. And then the next person that saw me was, "Oh, you got scope kissed?" I don't fucking have a rifle with me, dick nozzle. So yeah, it's the brass that when it starts throwing brass straight back, it's like I don't get it. But if that's my only bitch about it, it's been super reliable. I've never had a problem. Again, though, like I said, I have not really shot a lot of factory ammo through it. So. Cobra says F6. Frank 6. F6 is a misdemeanor. Oh yeah. J-Dog. That lens is going to collect all of the lint and skin gobblers. Oh yeah, I know that. I carry... J-Dog, come on, man. I carry my my Hellcat RDP a lot. Like, it's normally what would be on my side now. I just hopped out of the shower, grabbed the gun that I trust, because I've shot it, smile money, and it's sighted in. Oh yeah, that's right, I didn't do anything because they're fixed sights, just like the other one. And then I walked the little green dot thingy down to it, so... I know everybody says the same thing. Oh, you should shoot it before you ever carry it. You know, I don't, really, come on over, kick in my door at 2 a.m. and we'll see if the first round works or not. I don't know what's going on this weekend. Maybe run up and put some rounds through it. I'll have to see. But yeah, J-Dog, I know I've already had to clean it, J-Dog, from just the 2 days that I was carrying it as my jammy gun, and then I had that one smile money. So one was just trying to see if the difference between optics and no optics is making any difference or not, but I don't know. But no, I'm not gonna carry it as I'm not gonna carry it as my EDC and go to work gun until after I have put rounds through it to make sure that I don't have one of the only HKs that have been sold in the last 100 years that didn't work properly. I don't know, maybe people have had problems. I mean, I know people are like, oh, a Glock, you don't have to do anything to those. You just take it out of the box and start carrying it. I wouldn't necessarily argue with that. I have never had a Glock, and I know at one point in time I was the guy that said I'll never fucking own one of those goddamn 2x4s, that pieces of shit. And then NIHAP said, oh yeah, hold my beer and watch this, you little Glock bitch. And yeah, I've the only problems I've ever had were self-inflicted. You're welcome, Smile Money. Adding material for you. And even then, if it didn't dry fire, if it didn't go click and go boom down here, I knew it wasn't going to happen out there. If it seemed like it functioned fine here in the man cave, it usually functioned fine out in Never Never Land. As a matter of fact, and it's not a Glock. Actually, I have never done a modification that I stand corrected, because my memory isn't always the best, but I don't think I've ever done a modification to an actual Glock that resulted in a problem. Some 80%ers, right off the top of my head, I think I have 3 of them right now that are 100% unreliable. 2 for sure. One's not even built. It's that aluminum frame one. It's just, I know why they stopped selling it like that. People must have. I am not the only one, and it pisses you off because you don't want to damage the gun, but when you have to put it together and take, Jesus Christ, one day I lost track of how many times I put that thing together and took it apart with a different part, a different this, a different that, a different alignment, a different trigger, all OEM stuff, all. I can hear my beanie shaking. Whee! J-Dog, Krebs Custom. Thank you, J-Dog. Cheap old gun guy, independence, now and forever. I heard an interesting theory. Put Biden in place so that you can blame senile on the on purpose destruction of the United States of America. Seems how Obama was a fucking plant in the first place, and his handlers and towelheads, the whole plan was to get him installed and destroy our country. And yet people are like, you can tell the low information thinkers, oh, Obama's so great. No, he's a worthless piece of shit that should be executed for his crimes against the United States of America. But so many people are so fucking stupid that they don't want to look at the truth. When you've got people inside of our own government going, yeah, we knew exactly who he was. Wow, why didn't somebody stop him? Steven, I listen with earbuds and the buzzing noise is killing it for me. Made it 4 minutes. Sorry, man. What buzzing noise? But I did not read the directions. I believe this is just simply an on or off. It is a it is a really bright little light. It's just a AAA battery in there, and I have got me this really nice snowflake print. I won't read anything into that NIHOP. Knowledge. You're spicy. You're spicy. Be the judge of that. In about 5 seconds, I'm going to have to turn the camera off and go upstairs and step on Christine's phone. Oh, you're talking about Christine. Oh, I'm going to gut punch her when I get upstairs. Thanks, Steve. McLean, I second for the desk and couch set. McLean, Eric, can I call you Daddy? Well, you... Wow, really? All of a sudden now you're going to ask? Hey, Steve, if it makes you feel any better, probably 5 minutes in it never happened again. Multi-gunman, insert whiskey comment here. Sharky, laugh out loud. Yeah, baby. Okay. Hey, in our world where everything is make-believe now, let me ask. Okay, Google, are you able to give me answers to definitions of mental illness questions?
On the website ncbi.nlm.nih.gov, they say, a mental illness can be defined as a health condition that changes a person's thinking, feelings, or behavior, or all three, and that causes the person distress and difficulty in functioning.
Okay, Google. What is a pansexual?
According to Wikipedia, pansexuality is sexual, romantic, or emotional attraction towards people of all genders, or regardless of their sex or gender identity. Pansexual people might refer to themselves as gender blind, asserting that gender
Google.
and sex are not determining factors
Google.
in their romantic or sexual attraction to others.
Shut up. Thank you. Yeah, all these fucking freaks. Pansexual, transgender, blah, 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 blah. In the 70s, they went to a mental institution. Maybe we should start putting them back there. Why are you listening to me? Hey, Google. Want to hold my balls?
I don't understand.
Your mom does.
Yo mama's such a star, Jupiter is considering orbiting her.
Wow. Is that all you got? Your mama's so big, Jupiter is orbiting her. Sorry, I blew up right there. Sharky, cheers all. Hey, nothing out to smack me around. Hope something gets put up during the review. 605. Oh, hello, Mrs. Clutch. Gobble, gobble to be found of her. Okay. Oh, yeah. Ellie? Is that? Sharky, damn it, at the price and rebate for the VP9 Tactical, I would have gotten one for Northern Storage, just to make sure one is there when I make it back over again. Or a P30 or a VP9 goes over 1,000 over here. Ooh, Sharky, just so you know, the flat dark earth is $950, but the one that I got has only gone up by $49. And it comes with free shipping, and it comes with a rebate. I wonder if it's the same rebate. Yes, it comes with the $200, so it's $749. You'll have to let me know if you want that added to storage or not. $749.99 at Palmetto State with a $200 rebate. Let's see. Wow, the other colors are cool as hell, but not for almost $1,000. Jesus H. A regular, you're better off going with the Tactical, man. The regular VP9 is the same exact price. Oof. Oh, wait a second. What's this one? They have a flat dark. They have a regular VP9 flat dark earth for $499 with the rebate. What the hell sights are those? Night sights. Damn. $499.99 with the $200 yeah, it's the four fucking mags, man. That's until January 31st. So I paid $223, and then they took $200 off, so I paid $23.99 for the four mags. That's badass, though. Oh my. I bet you Bunky wouldn't sell me one if she even owns it for $499.99. So $500 or $750. I'd be happy to add that to storage, and properly maintain it and lubricate it and show love to it. Sharky 2307. Now that's a flight attendant I can get behind. I already know what this is going to be, and she's wearing blue. These lights. Which one would? No, I take that back. I see why he wants to get behind her. Well, we don't really know if she's a flight attendant. I thought you were actually talking about the flight attendant. Sharky, a good thing you didn't use the UV light on the Captain Kirk and that VP9 of yours. Not to mention Alice and Vivian. I was there for 2 weeks. Just saying. You know, I'm still, Sharky, my friend, I am still disappointed that you didn't at least take Vivian around the block. Because if it would have gone well, it would have been Vivian. I haven't seen Vivian in the rotation, but a likeness of her with the American flag on the bike, I'm okay with that. So here's my thoughts. If you went around the block, you'd have that added to your vault for life. And if things went bad, I'd have that added to your vault. Oh, everything is fixable. It's the memories that we create that you don't get a do-over. I mean, while you're here, there was that one thing where we were like going, would this be a regret or not? But got to hang out with Greg, and I think it actually made Greg feel pretty good. Greg's a very difficult person to be around. The fact that 2 women have married him now is just a fucking utter surprise to me. I mean, shit. There's a running joke with the family of the guy that I don't work for at all anymore. Oh, fly those friendly skies there, Sharky. You want to be well planted. A running joke that they don't understand why I have worked with him as long as I have. Sometimes I don't know. I did put in my notice before, and it was 100% because of him. And the powers that be basically said, we realize that you're the one that has the credentials. I'm not gonna pussyfoot around this at all. Oh, excuse me. Greg's the kind of person that can walk into a field and draw, order, and build anything. A house, a garage. It's like, he's just like, here we gotta lay out this wall, and this we're gonna put this, we're gonna put that, and it was like, just the other day he was like going, oh, a quiz. I'm like, okay, go ahead. And I go, but if I don't get the answer right, it's because I don't give a fuck. I mean, you can stop training me to replace you. If he leaves tomorrow, I am absolutely gone by dawn. No, me and Greg had a coming to Jesus moment a few years ago, and things definitely got a lot better. I don't hold things in. If I'm not happy, I don't give a shit. It's like the other day I was like, he's like, what? I said, I'm always in a gray area. What's the gray area? Between someone who is technically my boss and someone who is also one of my, at least I consider him a good friend. I'm probably just a mark, like an operative who has someone working with him that's over in Russia, and if he just doesn't come home, oh well, take that bitch off my Christmas card list. And I was just like, yeah, I'm definitely looking. And he goes, for God's sakes, don't stay working here because of me. He goes, I can have another one of you by... And I'm sitting there like this, and I go, go ahead, fucking finish. And he goes, okay, I can have someone here, I can have someone here tomorrow to replace you, but I'm not going to have someone that's going to be your equal. And that's how I got stuck into this. I mean, I was only helping him because I had a good job, a good union job, pipe fitter, and then the piece of shit non-American, wish you fucking died way back then, Obama, you worthless fucking traitorous piece of shit. Sorry, I digress. My company had 47 sprinkler fitters. We also had HVAC guys and plumbers, but 47 sprinkler fitters. And 1 year, less than a year after fucking you non-American piece of shit Obama took office, there was 3 guys. There was 3 guys left when they laid me off. I made from 47 to 4. So I'd go work with Greg for 3 months, and then I'd get called back to work, and then I'd go work with Greg for 6 months, and then go back. And then he finally said, I can't keep having this happen. You have a home here because I like the fact that I show you how to do something once. I just really hated being a sprinkler fitter because there's a reason that it was called road sprinkler fitters, and it was because I very seldom was ever in Duluth. She looks so pleasant. You know, I could just tell by looking at her eyes she'd make a great single mother. Sharky, Hotel 4. H4. Oh my god. I mean, that's a miss. Oh my god. Ah, that is a nice set of seatbelts. Sharky, 106.45 now. That's my kind of a nurse. SH and run. E those trenches. Oh, excuse me. At Hulth, where no fun. Oh, god damn, yes.
Garlic, clove.
Oh. Hey, I love welcome to the age where a sneeze can take you up for 8 to 24 hours. Hey, NIHAP, in case you were wondering, the little white thingies, they do help. Huh. Wow, you're from Holland? And that is an excellent Jeep. Tom, for Christmas, I want to see Matt drink a Michelob and a shot of Maker's Mark. It might straighten him out some. Oh, I could probably take that a step farther. I think I should get 2 6-packs. 2 sixers of Michelob. And, how much of the Maker's Mark is there? Oh yeah, we're like in good shape, Tom. And Tom had the last comment. Where are we? We're into 30 minutes and that dinner has been here. Okay. Just like with everything from Untitled Art, if you can find, they're out of Wisconsin. I don't know what their distribution area is really like, but a Guava, this is honestly, this is a first. A guava flavored IPA and a 7%er. This is freaking excellent. Sometimes I'm afraid to give something the score of a 10 because is it really a 10, especially something that's an IPA? But I'm gonna give the Guava Galaxy Juice Drops IPA from Untitled Art. I'm gonna give this a 10. I really like this. It's kind of the things that a lot of the IPAs should be. It's a natural hoppiness. It doesn't come off as something that's been flavored to make up for the rest of the stuff. That guava is such a refreshing replacement for pineapple. It ends on a drier than a lot of them, but it's just on the palate. It's just working so nicely. And because it was an IPA, I only got one because I chicken shitted out. But that was, I really like that. First in, Poco. The end is Mir. Was it near, but it turned Mir? Smile Money. It is time to record my nightly entertainment. Cheers, clubbers. Cheers, underboob. And 7 minutes ago, J-Dog said, Heart Club, Mr. Holster. Okay, I have nothing I'm going to resort to. I am switching now officially to plentiful glasses of water and ice, and now cold pizza. So, cheers. We will probably see you tomorrow. I mean, I don't know why not. Otherwise, stay safe. And whoever sent the hat, eat